Hi, my name is Krista Mahon, independent designer with Couture from Cincinnati, Ohio, team leader of Krista's Chalking Crew. Thank you for joining me and watching my YouTube channel. If you'd like to subscribe, please hit the subscribe button. Today we're going to be inking coffee mugs. So to heat set these, after we ink them, we will put them in the oven for 350 degrees for 25 minutes. And then they can be hand washed and it's permanent, okay? So we're gonna be using the French Country Minis. They are so adorable. I'm gonna show you real quickly. These are already heat set. This is a mug I've already done, but I will show you that it does not wipe off, okay? So this is just water in my misting bottle, okay? So this is already heat set in the oven, so we're just spraying it with water. And as you can see, it's not washing away. I will get a rag out here. So this is already heat set in the oven, and voila, this is the ink after it's been heat set. Okay, so this is permanent. So to know the difference between ink and paste is the permanent ink versus the washable paste. Okay, so we have a black lid or black label washable paste versus the permanent ink. Okay, so we're going to be using the French, it's called French Country Minis. Okay, we haven't used this one before, so we're going to go ahead and mark the transfer packaging. Okay, and then this actually cuts up into 12, so we call it a cut apart. So this will be 12 individual minis, okay, and they're like 3 inches. They can be added as, you can do magnets out of them on our chockable chips. You can use them on a board, a surface. You can add them to something as accent pieces, etc. These are our transfer trimmers. They're lefty and righty, which are awesome. What we're going to do is 2 mugs. So I'm going to use Home Sweet Farm on one. Okay, so we're just going to cut the ones we want. After the live here, I will cut the rest up and mark them. Okay, and then we're going to use Life is Better at the Barn. So we'll just cut these out. And these little cut lines make it nice and easy. I do like this little Deliciously Balanced. It's really cute with the strawberries on it. The bee up there is really cute. The honey, all of them are really adorable, actually. So we're just going to use the horse one. And we will mark all these once we get them cut up, okay? And the reason why we mark them is because all these are reusable 8 to 12 times, guys, if not more. So advertised is 8 to 12. You can use them more than that if they're still sticky. So it's not like your normal vinyl that you use once and throw it away. So it's definitely an investment, but at the same time, it's amazing because you can make multiple things with them in multiple projects. You can use the chockable paste. It's the same transfer as the ink. You can add these little logos to t-shirts, anything and everything. Koozies, so very adorable. So we're just going to use these 2. We mark them front and back, so once they're clean and dry, we can put them back on here. So this is Home Sweet Farm. Okay, and then this is Life is Better at the Barn. So let's go here. Okay, and I will go ahead and afterwards I'll mark all the rest of these too, so we don't get them confused. When you have all these backers laying around, you're like, oh my gosh, which one goes to which? So it's always best to do this. When you do something on a that's a circle, so it's not a round it's not a flat surface, I always make a little kind of bed that it lays in so it doesn't roll around on you. So we're going to go ahead and do this red mug first. So I'm just going to make sure I put it on my towels here to do a barrier. We will fuzz these, which we will fuzz because we pick up a little bit of lint. So this is our fuzzing cloth. So I can go ahead and peel both of these off the backers, okay? And we're going to place them on our fuzzing towel. And the reason why we fuzz is to pick up a little bit of lint so they don't stick to the surface so well that they don't come off, okay? So you just want to pick them up and put them back down. And we're going to use the Home Sweet Farm on this one. So we're just going to place our transfer. And when we do this on a round surface, we want to push from the outside or the inside out, okay? And that helps prevent any, I guess, any bubbles, any wrinkles, etc. Okay? So we just want to make sure there's no bubbles in there. Okay, so we're going to use the bright white ink. So we're going to grab our stir stick, which is reusable. Okay, we're going to stir up our ink. And this is permanent. And our stir sticks are plastic and they're reusable. So we just put these in the bath of water next to me and we wash them all at the end. So we're going to get one of our mini squeegees. So the slanted side, that's what we're going to dip in the ink. And I always work my way from the top to the bottom and put it on nice and thick and do not keep going over it. Just 1 or 2 swipes and you're good to go. Very easy, so cute. And like I said, with the ink, you can use it on fabric. You can use it on porcelain. As simple as that. We're going to hold this squeegee because we're going to use it on our blue mug here in a second. So when you peel this, you want to peel from the corner, but you want to pull from the center. So that helps the transfer not to stretch out. And look at that. How cute, guys. Adorable. And then to clean it, we just dip the transfer in the bath of water. You can use a board eraser. I use a little pedicure brush. That helps me to get into the silk screen. And you want to dry sticky side up. So that Sharpie should not be facing you when you dry. Okay, that goes down. So I will show you this real quick. So once it's clean, you want to put that face down to dry. Okay, because once it hits the water, it's not sticky anymore, but once it dries, it's sticky. So how cute is that, guys? I love it. Okay, now we don't want to put water on that just yet because it's not heat set. So once it gets heat set in the oven, like I said, 350 degrees for 25 minutes. The reason why I'm picking white is because the mugs have white inside. I think it's really cute. So I think the white ink looks great on these and it pops. Okay, so we're gonna take our next transfer and we're gonna put it in the middle here and we're gonna push from the inside out and make sure we don't have any bubbles. If you do have a bubble, just pick it up and put it down again. Okay. Doesn't look straight. I'm going to try again, guys. That's the cool part about Chalk Couture as well, is they're adhesive, but you can also place it, pick it up and place it again because that did not look even. Got a little string in there too. I need to get that out so it doesn't leave a mark. Let's try again. Pick the end up. If you have a bubble, not a problem, just peel it, push it back down. I have little strings coming off where I cut the transfer. All right, it's nice and tight now. Okay, same squeegee. We already have ink on it, so I'm just gonna if you mess up the ink on porcelain or ceramic, you can wipe it off. It takes a little bit to dry. So if there is a mess up, you have a little bit of time to wipe it off. On fabric, once it's on fabric, it's pretty permanent and there's not much saving it from that point. But at least on ceramic and porcelain, you have a little bit of time, or you can wipe it off right away and you can redo it. Oh my gosh, guys, how adorable. So you can really use all these transfers on mugs. Like I said, you can ink on koozies. You can add a little t-shirt, put it like up on the pocket. You can put it on hats, any fabric as well. To heat set fabric, you use a heat press or an iron. And I have lots of videos on inking fabric, so you can check those out as well. But you can put it on fabric and you heat set for 350 degrees for 30 seconds. And it is permanent and can be washed. So here's our 2 little projects with our French, country French minis. So there we have it. Thank you guys for joining me today. I appreciate it. If you can, please subscribe to my channel. Check out my other videos if you can. If you have any questions, just make a comment. Thank you so much for joining me and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.